His name is Alex Foxen.
Uh-huh.
I used to play $11 online tournaments with him multiple
wow.
times a week, and now he's won like 24 million.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Or I'm sorry,
Enough to retire.
I just exaggerated. He's won millions.
Okay. Enough to retire.
The other night he won 2 million,
Jeez.
Oh, man.
but he was already up a couple million before that.
Oh,
That's why he was able to get into that tournament.
jeez.
Oh.
Well, everyone that bought into that tournament could be retired.
Yeah.
Like they're so rich
Yeah.
they can afford a
Yeah.
Yeah, you said
sure.
300,000?
Well, they have backers too, or they share each other's buy-ins.
Oh, okay.
So if someone
So the burden isn't.
know. So if one of them catches, they both win. Buy pieces of each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the burden's not solely on the
Yeah.
player.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
And a lot of poker players will sell 60% of their action just so they can get the publicity of being in these bigger tournaments. That's like the second biggest one in the world, though.
So I didn't think you could sponsor a poker player. That's crazy.
So,
That's
how
cool, though.
long ago did you start this passion of playing? Because you only moved here 3 years ago.
11 years ago.
Ah, okay.
How'd you catch the bug?
Online games?
I used to heavily watch ESPN, so there was a lot of World Series of Poker.
Okay.
And then there used to constantly be Poker Stars and Full Tilt Poker commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And before Facebook, there was MySpace, and they had a poker game on there. And yeah, that's pretty much how it started. And also, the first time I played online on Full Tilt, in like an hour, I won $200. And then back when I had a lot more guts,
Yeah.
and the games were easier. And then the first time I played live, well, the third time I played live poker, I sat down with $50, and in 13 hours I turned it into $1,200. And
13 hours though?
Yeah,
That's a lot of poker.
almost $100 an hour.
Yeah.
But I used all that money to pay my rent and then try to take my ex-girlfriend to court for stealing 2 of my things, and then nothing ever came of that. So I paid like $700 to go to court, and then I ended up not going to court. They just took my money.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So yeah, I had a bankroll right at the start of my poker career, but then I immediately gave it away
Yeah. Apparently.
to the city.
Gotta save, save's important.
Yeah, and then I not only did I take my winnings from last year and put it down on this car, I had a different car the year prior, and I did the same thing the year before. So I'm always like spending my winnings,
Well,
which isn't a bad
Yeah.
thing. I got the
You're
car
good.
now.
You can do it.
and now you have something to back up for income if you need
But
it.
if I could do it all over again, like that guy Alex Foxen, it's possible that he didn't even have a car,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he didn't withdraw his poker winnings, and he's kept snowballing it.
Yeah.
If I would have done that, yeah, I sadly would have a lot more money. But over the years,
Never regret the decision.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
for
like,
sure,
I want to enjoy the money.
Yeah.
And tomorrow doesn't always come. So,
Exactly. Enjoy it. Never regret it.
but his patience on building his bankroll paid off, and
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, don't be jealous.
Don't be. There's always going to be someone better and worse.
Yeah, jealousy just messes with your mojo.
Sure.
With riches comes those with greed.
Well, yeah, definitely.
So I'm pretty
Rich
sure
people problems.
he's very worried about people being real with him in his life because of the money that he made.
She would kill me for saying this, but my girlfriend, her like previous 4 boyfriends all made 6 figures, and I only make like 30 grand a year, which is the most I've ever made. That's the nicest car I've ever had, and she doesn't want like a long-term thing. She just wants like to be like weekend boyfriend and girlfriend, because she doesn't think I could meet her expectations financially, which is what she's used to.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
was she upfront about that? Like, did she actually